You're watching We Talk Minute, and I'm your host, CJ. Welcome back to another album review. And today's album review will be of Sulfur's Burden of Faith. Yeah, this album is absolutely ferocious and one of my favorites of the year so far. Yeah, I'm gonna give you my backstory of where I found this band at, where I heard about them, and that was when they opened for Lorna Shore back in 2022 in the fall. Seen them, amazing show, amazing band. Yeah. This was one of the most brutal albums of recent times, and my favorite album so far released in 2023. I'm going to say that right now. This album is by far my favorite one released so far. Yeah, it surprised the ever living fuck out of me the first time I listened to it, as the breakdowns hit so damn hard and hit out of nowhere, and the listener won't even know when they're coming. Like, yes. And I didn't expect it, and breaking the norm of the normal, like, build up silent build up then silence then breakdowns. Yeah, it breaks the norms of that. They have some that don't do that, and I love that. It's really refreshing to hear. The clean vocals on a deathcore release is very weird, but works amazingly on this one. Gives it a whole nother element, and very original and surprising. Very great stuff here. I love everything on this album. It just seems like deathcore is the genre of pushing the notch further, pushing that extreme boundary further, and really, of Sulfur really does that on this one. I've said that before in the past, that deathcore is the genre that I say pushes more and more and more and more into the extremes, and where other genres have a ceiling, deathcore kind of doesn't. If you think about it, there's just crazy stuff coming out of deathcore every year, and yeah, this one is one of those. And the crazy part about it is the clean vocals. When you think about deathcore, you basically think about a full album of harsh vocals, deathcore vocals the whole time, but there's some really good clean vocals on here too. A lot of guest vocalists, a lot of it's just different. It's a different feel. It's different from anything that I've seen in deathcore before. I'm a huge deathcore fan, and this is one of the most original records I've seen in a long time. And this album pushes the notch further. It pushes that notch even further into extreme. And yeah, overall, this album is a fantastic experience. It's one of the best. It's one of the best of the year. Maybe one of my favorite deathcore albums to listen to. It's fantastic. Standout songs: "Stained and Rot," the first song on the album. It's probably the best opening track I've heard in a very long time. Um, Maybe even ever. It's a very good opener track. And yeah, the whole song is just fucking brutal. Honestly, the whole song is just absolutely fucking brutal, and it's just an unrelenting song. And for this one to be the first one, it's definitely got to be my favorite on this album. It's fantastic. It's the best song on the record. Be Fowler, the song after the previous mentioned. This one features Alex Terrible from Slaughter to Prevail. Another one of my favorite bands, Slaughter to Prevail. Amazing deathcore band. Alex, just one of the best, honestly. And like the first song, is this one is just hard hitting. It's unrelenting. The clean vocals are a nice touch. With not many deathcore bands do this. One of the examples of the good clean vocals is Defowler. Death of Circumstance. This was everywhere. This song was everywhere. I heard this song being pushed on YouTube. I heard it being pushed on some of the online radio stations. I heard this everywhere. And yeah, this song basically was the one that got me hyped for this release, and basically got me hyped for this album. And yeah, without this song, I probably would have forgot about this album even being released soon. Or, yeah. I Apostate. One of the best songs in the album. Everything about it is just high intensity and high energy, high intensity. Just fucking amazing song there. All to say about that one. Wide Open. This song features Howard from Light the Torch and formerly of Killswitch Engage. Yeah, I'm a huge Killswitch fan as well. I do like Killswitch Engage a lot, and having Howard's parts on this song being so wonderful as the parts are, just man, this song is just amazing. This song is another one of the best on the album. I picked five of the 10, half the album to basically say that these are the standouts, the best 5 on the album. So yeah, that's basically what I think of this album. I think it's another deathcore album that pushes that extreme factor further and further and further, and yeah. So I'll see everyone in the next video whenever I decide to upload. Yeah.